Can you all see and hear me well?
Yes, Miss, we can hear you.
Okay, so the volume is okay then? Kevin, you will be the MC, right?
Yes, along with Wei San.
Okay, thank you.
Evening, everyone. We are going to start in 5 minutes. So in the meanwhile, please ensure your mic is off throughout the session. Your cooperation is much appreciated. Good evening, everyone. I'm Wei San, and I'm here with my partner, Calvin. So we hope you're having a great Sunday night, and we thank you for joining us for the QYU Virtual Public Health Campaign 2021.
With the emergence of fast food restaurants, people are planning to do the same with weight management. We want to find a faster and more convenient way to manage our weight without going through the difficult exercising and eating routine. Today, we have Ms. Tan with us, who works as a community pharmacist to demystify the secrets behind weight management products. We are honored to welcome a medicine expert to enlighten us on weight management products. Joining us despite having a busy schedule, may I welcome Ms. Tan Boon Lee. Good evening, Ms. Tan.
Good evening, Calvin.
Good evening, you may start.
Okay. Let me get my screen. A very good evening to all. Thank you, Mr. Calvin and Ms. Wei Shan, for the kind introduction. My name is Tan Boon Lee. I'm a registered pharmacist currently working in Queen Farm. The talks that I'm going to give today is the secrets behind weight management products. Before I start my talk, may I start with just a short story? Once upon a time, there lived a generous and kind-hearted king. But the king was very lazy and would not do anything other than eating and sleeping. He spent days and weeks and months in his bed, either eating something or sleeping. Soon, the king became a potato couch and the people started to worry about him. One day, the king realized that he couldn't even move his body, not even his foot. He became very fat, and his enemies made fun of him, calling him Fatty King, Bulky King. The king invited expert doctors from various parts of his country and offered them generous rewards to make him fit. Unfortunately, none could help the king gain his health and fitness. The king spent enormous amounts of money, but everything went in vain. One fine morning, a holy man visited the country. He heard about the ill health of the king and informed the minister at the palace that he could easily cure him. Hearing these promising words, the minister became very happy. He requested the king to meet the holy man to get rid of his problem. The holy man resided at a distant place. Since the king could not move his body, he asked the minister to bring the holy man to the palace. But the holy man refused. He said the king had to go to him in order to get cured. After strenuous efforts, the king met the holy man at his residence. The holy man complimented the king, saying that he was a good ruler and said that he would soon regain his health. He asked the king to come for treatment the next day. He told the king also that the king would be treated only if he came on foot to the holy man's residence. The king now was unable to walk even a few steps on the road, but aided by his followers, he reached the holy man's place. Unfortunately, the holy man was not available there, and his devotee requested the king to come and meet him the next day for treatment. This was repeated for 2 weeks, and the king never met the holy man and never had any treatment. Gradually, the king realized that he felt a lot lighter, lost a considerable amount of weight, and felt more active than before. Then he realized the reason why the holy man asked him to reach his place by walking. Very soon, the king regained his health, and the people were very happy in his kingdom. This is a short story of how weight gain can be harmful to our health and the simple solution to weight loss, which is by exercise. Today, I'm going to mention a little bit about what weight management is and the role of community pharmacists in weight management. There are many products in the market. I'm going to spend just a few minutes on the weight loss products and the weight gain products. And last of all, some take-home message for you all. What is weight management? In the definition of weight management, we will have to refer to body mass index. For a normal healthy person, his body mass index or BMI should range between 18.5 to 24.9 kilogram per meter square. Anyone above 25, we consider them as overweight, and anybody above 30, they are obese. There are certain risks in health for those who are overweight or obese. So in order to get good health, they will have to lose weight. For those who have BMI lesser than 18.5, they are the group in the underweight. To us, they may look thin and nice, but they too may be at some health risk. So it is wise if they can gain some weight. Why weight management is important? Because it is our goal to keep ourselves healthy. For an overweight or obese person, they are always at risk for medical conditions like heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure or diabetes, or even joint pain because of the heavy weight bearing on their joints. Do you think underweight people are healthy? No, they may be at risk of malnutrition or even some form of lethargy. They are always tired, and they may experience vitamin or mineral deficiencies, causing them to get sick easier. There is a higher risk of osteoporosis in underweight people compared to healthy people. And in certain underweight females, infertility may pose as a problem too. Therefore, weight management becomes one of the important factors in maintaining one's good health. Weight loss program is most commonly seen because of a lot of self-awareness and also advice from the health advisor, for example, the doctors or the pharmacists. How do we lose weight? It can be achieved through healthy diet and exercise. These two will be the primary lifestyle changes for everybody. There is no shortcut by just eating supplements or medications without healthy diet and exercise. When changing lifestyle won't help, then in the aids of supplements and medications, we can achieve our targeted weight. In some cases, for people who has BMI more than 35 with underlying diseases like diabetes, weight loss surgery or bariatric surgery may be required. However, after the surgery, they still need to change their lifestyle habits to keep the weight off. How about weight gain? To gain weight, there are a few steps to take. First of all, we have to eat more frequently. To try to eat 5 or 6 smaller meals during the day rather than 2 or 3 large meals. Secondly, we have to choose the nutrient-rich food like whole grain breads and all this. Instead of plain water or soda, try smoothies and shakes to add on to the calories. People who want to gain weight will have to make every bite count by snacking on nuts, peanut butter, cheese, avocados. Sometimes they have to top it off to add extras on their dishes for the more calories, such as adding cheese in casseroles or milk in soups. Do not forget, exercise plays an important role in weight gain too. Especially for strength training exercise, it can help you to gain weight by building up your muscles. And exercise may also stimulate your appetite, causing you to eat more to gain more calories. What is the role of a community pharmacist in weight management? First of all, what does a community pharmacist do? As a community pharmacist, we are responsible to dispense and to supply prescription medicines. Do we do all this only? No. our customers actually come to us because we provide advice and information to help them maintain and improve their health. We serve as an early point of contact for patients by offering them counseling on medication regimens and referring them to further care when necessary. We are easily accessible and affordable because there is no registration or consultation fees needed to seek our advice. What is the role of community pharmacists in weight management? Weight management is a long-term battle because you can't gain weight or lose weight in just a mere 1 to 2 weeks' time. Sometimes the process may take months. For those who are able to lose weight or gain weight within 1 to 2 weeks, the weight loss or weight gain may not last. Community pharmacists can be an essential resource for our customers attempting to lose or to gain weight. We monitor customers' medication profiles by detecting any prescribed agents that may have potential for weight gain or weight loss. Besides, we help to monitor safety and efficacy of weight management products too, by checking on the drug interactions and the side effects. There are many weight loss products available in the market. My topic will concentrate on some common weight loss products. For weight loss products, we have prescription medications and supplements and herbs. The common prescription weight loss medications can be only initiated by doctor to treat obesity. It isn't an ultimate solution because we still need our customers to change their diet, lifestyle, and exercise to help. What does the medication do? It suppresses the appetite by raising specific hormones such as noradrenaline or serotonin. And this medication will create a sense of fullness to the body. One of the popular prescription medicines being prescribed by doctors are phentermine. Phentermine is used as a short-term treatment of moderate to severe obesity. It has a long list of contraindications and special precautions, therefore should only be initiated by doctor with close monitoring. People with hyperthyroidism and histories of cardiovascular disease, like coronary artery disease, arrhythmia, uncontrolled hypertension, should not take phentermine. And patients with hypertension, diabetes, seizure disorder can take phentermine only with special precautions. Of course, there will be a long list of side effects for those who are taking phentermine, commonly being the urticaria, which is the itchiness of the skin, palpitation and tachycardia, where there is an increase in the heartbeat, an increased level of blood pressure, overstimulation, dizziness, insomnia. Rarely, we do notice some psychotic episodes like hallucinations or delusion. But the dangerous side effect, which may cause death, is the primary pulmonary hypertension. Therefore, we have to monitor our patients who take phentermine very closely from time to time. When taking any medication, there is always a risk of overdosage. In case of phentermine overdosage, the symptoms presented may be restlessness, rapid respirations, confusion, hallucination. And what are the management? Is to administer activated charcoal and perform gastric lavage within 1 hour of ingestion. There are certain drugs interactions with phentermine usage. Primary pulmonary hypertension, which is potentially fatal, may occur when phentermine is used concurrently with the SSRI, the selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, like the medicine to treat depression. Also, there may be an increased risk of hypertensive crisis with the usage of antidepressants. When phentermine is being taken together with alcohol, there is an increased central nervous system effects like dizziness and confusion. Therefore, phentermine should only be used under very close monitoring by the doctor or the pharmacist. The other prescription medicine which is commonly being used is Orlistat. Orlistat works with blocking 30% of the fat absorption from our food. Therefore, it should be taken with food immediately before or during or up to 1 hour after each main meal. And if a meal contains no fat, then this dose may be omitted. Again, Orlistat is not to be taken for patients with cholestasis and chronic malabsorption syndrome. Cholestasis is a disease where the bile cannot flow from the liver to the duodenum. Patients with diabetes, thyroid disease, epilepsy, anorexia, bulimia should take Orlistat with extra caution. There are lists of side effects for Orlistat, common ones being oily spotting, flatulence, oily stools, abdominal pain. In some instances, Orlistat may increase the liver enzymes like transamines and alkaline phosphatase. Therefore, for patients who are taking Orlistat, don't forget to check on the liver function. To take the liver function test, besides monitoring their BMI, weight, and diet. Orlistat may have hypoglycemic effect too. So for patients with type 2 diabetes who are on medications, they should monitor their serum blood glucose from time to time and to titrate their medications just in case it is needed. Orlistat has certain drug interactions, like it reduces the plasma levels of cyclosporine, thus decreasing the immunosuppressive efficacy of cyclosporine. It may decrease the efficacy of antiretroviral drugs like tenofovir too. Because Orlistat blocks fat absorption, so it may decrease the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, the vitamins A, D, E, and K into our body. So we have to be careful with the usage of Orlistat too. Now let us proceed to supplements and herbs for weight loss. L-carnitine and lecithin are two supplements which is being popularly used to lose weight. And green tea extract and fenugreek are the herbs which may be found in most of the weight loss products. L-carnitine is naturally occurring amino acid derivatives. It plays a crucial role in the production of energy by transporting the fatty acids into your cell's mitochondria. These mitochondria act as engines within your cells, burning these extra fats to create usable energy. Therefore, L-carnitine works as a fat burner, burning the fats, creating energy. Your body can produce L-carnitine out of amino acids lysine and methionine with the help of vitamin C. L-carnitine has other health benefits too. In brain, L-carnitine can slow down Alzheimer's disease and dementia. And in heart health, some study shows there is a 10 points drop in systolic blood pressure for those who are taking L-carnitine. L-carnitine helps to improve exercise performance too, because it increases the oxygen supply to the muscles, aiding in faster recovery. For patients with type 2 diabetes who are taking L-carnitine, there is a reduction in blood sugar level. So they have to monitor their sugar level from time to time. Maximum dosage of L-carnitine is around 2 grams per day. What are the side effects? Commonly seen is nausea and stomach discomfort. But rarely, we do notice an increased risk of atherosclerosis, a disease which clogs your arteries. In drug interactions, L-carnitine might increase the effects of warfarin and increase the chances of bruising and bleeding. L-carnitine can be obtained from natural food sources too, such as beef, fish, chicken, milk. And interestingly, food sources of L-carnitine shows to have a greater absorption rate, which is around 57%, compared to absorptions of L-carnitine in supplements, which is around 15% only. Next, we have lecithin. Lecithin is sometimes referred to as phosphatidylcholine, which is a component of lecithin and a precursor to choline. Choline is a nutrient that our body needs to regulate memory, mood, and muscle control. Choline is also needed to form cell membranes. So soy lecithin is commonly used food additive that helps processed foods to remain smooth and mixed without separating. In food, lecithin works as a fat emulsifier, breaking down and evenly dispersing the fats and oils, which keeps the food blended and smoothly textured. In our body, lecithin may break down fats into smaller molecules, which can then turn into fatty acids that the body can easily burn off as energy. So lecithin works as breaking down fat cells. And if you combine it with L-carnitine, which is a fat burner, both can help us to burn off the extra fats as energy. Maximum dosage of lecithin per day is around 5,000 milligrams. Side effects of lecithin: the common sin is nausea, stomach discomfort. So far, lecithin is a very safe drug because there is no known interaction between drug and lecithin. Lecithin can be obtained from natural food sources like egg yolks, soy, organ meats, red meats. And the good news, lecithin can be produced in our liver too. What about green tea extract? Green tea extract is loaded with antioxidants called the catechins. Catechins are powerful antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antiviral agents. And recently, there are even studies on the efficacy of catechins for the treatment of COVID-19 syndromes. Besides catechins, green tea extract contains caffeine, which is a stimulant to aid fat burning. Both catechins and caffeine have powerful effects on our body metabolism. Their studies suggest that green tea extract boosts metabolism and help people burn 3 to 4% more calories each day. The compounds in green tea increase the level of hormones that tell the fat cells to break down fat, then releases fat into the bloodstream, thus turning fats into energy. Therefore, that's how green tea extract helps to burn the fats and to help us lose weight. Dosage for green tea: if you take 3 to 5 cups a day, it may provide at least 180 milligrams of catechins. What about drug interaction? Green tea extract should be taken with caution in patients taking anticoagulant or antiplatelet drug, because it might slow down blood clotting and increase the chance of bruising and bleeding. The next herb that may help with weight loss is fenugreek, because it helps to control the appetite and reduce food intake by creating and increasing the feeling of fullness and reducing hunger. Fenugreek also presents with other health benefits like increasing breast milk production, boosting testosterone level and sexual function in men. And fenugreek has been used widely worldwide to help control blood sugar level because it reduces the absorption of sugar into our body. In some people with high cholesterol, fenugreek helps to lower the bad cholesterol LDL and triglycerides. Dosage of fenugreek per day should not more than 8 grams. And again, Fenugreek should be used with cautions, extra caution with patients who are taking anticoagulant or antiplatelet, because fenugreek might slow down the blood clotting and increase the chances of bruising and bleeding. After the weight loss products, let me touch a little bit on the weight gain products. We have supplements and herbs for weight gain too. Ashwagandha and chamomile are two common herbs used for weight gain, while protein and creatine are the supplements used to gain weight. Ashwagandha is an Indian herb. What are the benefits of ashwagandha? It helps us to manage our body stress by lowering the cortisol level in the body, thus reducing the stress and the anxiety caused. Ashwagandha can help to lower blood sugar levels too. Besides, ashwagandha increase muscle mass and strength. That's the reason why it has been used as a weight gain product. Dosage of ashwagandha is around 450 to 500 milligrams once or twice a day. There are some side effects of ashwagandha, like increasing in the thyroid hormone level. The good side effect is there is a lowering in the blood pressure level. So for those with hypertension on medication, when taking ashwagandha, please monitor your blood pressure closely and discuss with your doctor on the dosage adjustment. The unwanted side effects ashwagandha may present may be giddiness or heavy sensation in the head and the increased stomach acid. Because ashwagandha helps to lower cortisol level in the body, therefore, it may interact with sedative medication like diazepam, lorazepam, and clonazepam. Chamomile. Chamomile is another herb which is famous for its appetite-increasing properties. And it promotes better digestion too, causing our body to have better absorption of our food. Chamomile can help to protect us against diarrhea, stomach ulcers, nausea, and gas in our stomach. Chamomile has other benefits too, like improving sleep quality, because it contains an antioxidant epigenin, which binds to certain receptors in our brain that promote sleepiness and reduce the insomnia. Besides, chamomile can help in lowering blood sugar level too, by reducing the inflammation in pancreas, where it can help to produce more insulin. Dosage of chamomile is around 900 to 1,200 milligrams per day in capsule form. And for tea leaves, you can take around 1.1 to 15 grams of chamomile per day. Chamomile has a list of drug interactions, like interacting with sedatives, the antiplatelet, the anticoagulants, aspirin, the painkiller like NSAIDs. It does have drug interaction with herbs like ginkgo biloba, garlic, saw palmetto, St. John's wort, and valerian too. So for these patients, try not to exceed the dosage of chamomile suggested. What about protein? Protein is an important part of a healthy diet, and proteins are made up of chemical building blocks called the amino acids. Your body uses amino acids to build and repair muscles and bones and to make hormones and enzymes. They can also be used as an energy source. Protein can be obtained from most of the meats or the beans and the milk. Excessive protein may increase calories, thus causing weight gain. Normal dosage of protein per day is around 0.8 grams per kilogram body weight. For an athlete, he may require 1.1 to 1.7 grams per kilogram body weight. And for those who wish to gain weight, they should take around 2 grams per kilogram body weight per day of protein per day. However, Too much protein intake may cause the person to be super thirsty, to have constipation, to be extra moody, to have smelly breath, and to some females, maybe menstrual cycle change too. Creatine is another weight gain product mainly used by the bodybuilder. It is an amino acid that provides energy to your cells. It helps to build muscle mass. Creatine causes fluid retention in muscle cells, which we call the water weight, resulting in bloating or puffiness around your arms, legs, or stomach. Creatine increases endurance and strength, and over time, creatine helps to increase the muscle strength and the size, thus causing the weight gain. Creatine can be obtained from natural food sources like seafood or red meat, and it can be naturally produced by our own liver, kidneys, and pancreas too. The daily dosage of creatine should be around 3 to 5 grams. If you take in too much creatine, it may cause bloating or stomach discomfort. Creatine may interact with medicine like cimetidine, which is an anti-gastric, Anticavir, which is an antiviral product, probenecid, a gout treatment product, trimethoprim, which is an antibiotic. The take-home message for you all is weight management involves a series of actions, from lifestyle changes to dietary changes to exercise. Please bear in mind, diet and exercise still play the major role in weight management. There is no shortcut like just taking supplements or herbs. Supplements or herbs help for those who can't really exercise much. And medications can only be the last thing in mind because it contains a long list of side effects and special precautions. Remember, community pharmacies help customers to optimize their weight loss or weight gain effects. Besides monitoring side effects or drug interactions of the supplements and herbs used. I've only mentioned a few weight loss and weight gain products here. In the market, there are plenty more weight gain or weight loss products available. Do talk to your nearby community pharmacists and ask their help to help you if you wish to use any of the products. Please proceed to the nearest community pharmacy if you have any questions regarding your health. For now, this is the reference I've been using. And thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Ms. Tan, for that amazing session. I think it's time we open the floor to the audience for any questions that they might have. So feel free to comment down the questions below in the chat box or comment section. I will be monitoring the questions.
So I believe everybody has a very clear session just now.
Yes, I think so too, since there's no questions currently, but I think there will be soon.
Yeah, correct. Because it's not weight management is a very it's a large topic actually. And you talk about products regarding weight loss products. There are really hundreds of products available in the market. But it is actually best if you all can talk to your community pharmacist so they can help you to choose the best product for you.
Ms. Tan, there is a question from the audience. So just now you mentioned a lot of products, right? So are there any combination of these products which could lead to an increase in the efficiency of these products?
Combination like you can combine lecithin with L-carnitine.
Yeah,
because lecithin helps to break down fats into smaller molecules, and L-carnitine is actually a fat burner, so it will burn fats and turns it into energy. So you feel more energetic when you take lecithin and L-carnitine together.
Thank you, Ms. Tan. All right, there's another question from the floor. Can detox products help in weight loss, and is it safe to use in long term?
Detox product works as by cleaning your gastrointestinal, your stomach. So in long term, it might hurt your stomach lining. We don't recommend detox products for long term. It can be used for a short period, for example, like 5 to 7 days, or intermittently. For example, you can use it for once a week or once every 2 weeks. Cleansing herbs, there are a lot of cleansing herbs in the market. But what it does is actually it helps to move your bowel. It helps to lose water weight. So in long term, it is not that healthy, but it can be used as a short-term treatment. I would suggest if you want to use long-term products, you can try L-carnitine or lecithin, or even green tea extract.
Thank you, Ms. Tan. In the meantime, we'll wait for more. Okay, we do have a question from Tina Lim. So to what extent is psyllium effective in helping people to lose weight? Yeah, it's pronounced psyllium. I'll spell it out, P-S-Y-L-L-I-U-M.
Psyllium, okay.
Psyllium,
psyllium husk, is it?
Yeah, I think that's what she meant. Yeah.
Okay, psyllium husk is actually a fiber. So it acts to clean your bowel. So yeah, it is initiated for those with constipation problem. So when you take psyllium husk, you have to take plenty of water. Psyllium husk as a weight loss product, it is not really that effective because you have to be careful when you are using psyllium husk for long term. For any fiber products, they may cause colon cancer in long term. So this is one of the worries that we have. But psyllium husk can be used as a short-term treatment for constipation, or for those who wish to lose weight. You may add on psyllium husk to your cleansing products.
Thank you, Ms. Tan. All right, so regarding the detox products question just now, there is a follow-up to that question from Lydia. So she is curious about, even though the detox products contain collagen inside, so does it still help?
Okay, when we lose weight, so your body will shrink, your body size will shrink. You burn off the the fats, but there is a fat cells in your body, and the fat cells, once being burned off, the empty space won't shrink in just a small period of time. So you need exercise. You need exercise to help to tone up your muscles, to tone up the place where you were fat before. So this is where collagen comes in, because collagen firms up our cells. It firms up our cell membranes. So for those who wish to lose weight, so you can take collagen. So once you lose your weight, and then you may have some flabbiness, so collagen will help to firm up your skin. That's how collagen works.
Thank you, Ms. Tan. We seem to have another question from the audience. So is it true that if we stop taking weight loss supplements, we will regain the weight, or do we gain even more weight?
That's the reason why I say lifestyle changes is still the primary factor. So for some people, they rely too much on the weight gain or the weight loss products. So when they are taking the weight loss products, of course, it helps them to burn off the extra fats. It burns off the food they are taking into energy. But once stopping the medication or the supplements, then they will try to eat as much. But where does the burning of the metabolism comes in? So this is where exercise helps. And you have to change your lifestyle habits too by choosing the food that you eat.
Thank you, Ms. Tan. So here's another question from Ng Chan Ro. So will the weight loss product still be effective if we took a lot of different branded products before?
It depends on whether the product works for that person or not. So, and also it goes back to what is their targeted weight. There are some of my patients or my customers there are some of my customers who look very thin and still they come to me and they say they want some weight loss product to lose the extra fats on the thigh or on the arms. But if there is no fat, which product can actually be effective? So that's the reason why we have to look at the person, and we have to discuss on a good regimen for them if they wish to lose some extra weight. Will the weight loss product still effective? Of course, it will still be, because it works differently, most of the weight loss products. But try not to take too much weight loss product at one go, because it may be taxing to our liver and to our kidney. Our kidney and liver act as a detoxification. So if our liver and kidney cannot filter off the medicine or the herbs, it may be a poison to our body.
Thank you, Ms. Tan. So we have someone from the audience who is curious as to why fiber drinks do not work for them. So do you have an answer?
Again, we have to know what is the diet, what is their lifestyle, because fiber drinks, like I mentioned, it actually helps to treat constipation more. So if the food they are taking contain less fiber, so if they're taking fiber drinks and help to push their bowel movement, of course, it will aid in better digestion. And then this will cause them to lose some weight if there is no retaining of the poisons in the body. So for them who wish to lose weight, of course, there are many products. So fiber drink per se may not be that effective.
Thank you, Ms. Tan. So throughout the session, you have mentioned about products to be taken orally. So are there any products that we can take in externally?
There are creams that helps to increase on the blood flow. So creams that contains capsicum that create a feeling of warmness to the body. But creams has to be used with extra careful if a person that has a sensitive skin. So other than that, we will still have to rely much on the exercise. Exercise is still the most important part, and this is where our health or our good health actually comes in if we exercise a lot. It helps to maintain our body age actually. Try to be as youthful, as young as possible if we exercise a lot.
Thank you, Ms. Tan. So here's a question from Tina. She is curious as to whether those who are on weight loss products, they seem to drink a lot of water. Is it because that these products affect the kidneys?
Okay. For fiber, products that contains fiber, you need the water to expand the fiber so the fiber can work. So that's where when the person is on certain weight loss products, they are recommended to drink plenty of water. So for the health, it may actually, for any supplements, any herbs, any medications per se, too much of the medications or the supplements or the herbs may have certain effects on our livers or our kidneys. It may tax it and make it do more work.
Thank you, Ms. Tan, for the knowledgeable answers as well as the talk, and not to forget the audience for their questions. So we are now reaching the end of our session. So before we end, we are going to send a link in the chat box and comment section for the audience to test out their knowledge on the event. So please take note that prizes will be given to the top 2 scorers.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time on this precious Sunday night.
A big thank you once again to Ms. Tan for sharing her expertise on the weight management product. It was amazing in many aspects. On that note, I think it's time to wrap up the day 2 of our campaign. We're so grateful for all of your support, especially to those of you who've been tuning since afternoon. So your attendance is deeply appreciated.
Once again, I would like to remind everyone to participate in the Daily Walk Challenge. Make sure to subscribe and follow our page on Instagram and Facebook with the username @PHC2021_QIU. Also, do not forget to check out our merchandise. There are many goodies that will definitely catch your attention. And also a reminder to all participants, please fill up the Google Form link for attendance to claim your CCA hours and CPD points. And not to forget, 2 lucky draw entries will be awarded to all participants for our closing ceremony, so make sure you fill out the form. Lastly, a big thank you to HTM Pharmacy for sponsoring this event.
We are going to have 2 sessions for tomorrow, starting with the healthy eating experience in the afternoon, where we will be featuring a new healthy dish, followed by an online health talk at night from 8 to 9:30 p.m. So see you guys tomorrow.